We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
In the air to center. Osuna has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. And that brings up Javi Baez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Outside, 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Skied down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Ready with another 2-2. Baez breaks from first. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another try at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he fouls this one off. Baez is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Cubs. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he popped him up. Here comes Soler. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And he misses 2-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
So now to the plate, Bryan Reynolds. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Fourth home run here in the early going, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. In is Jorge Soler with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
I got the count. 2-2.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A ball and 2 strikes now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Jose Osuna. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Count still at 1-2. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And another foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. After 2, it's a... Digging in now, Nico Hoerner is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fouled off. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Fouled away. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The first baseman,
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
now batting.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-1. Here it is. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, bases loaded. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in, Luke Maile as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
He smoked that changeup foul. That's why we're seeing the expansion of netting around baseball.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And this is taken in for out number 1. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And that misses. 2-1. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
In now, Colin Moran. Swing and a liner. It'll end the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the top of it. All set for the start of the inning. In now, Jorge Soler. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. Got him.
The center fielder, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Thank you, Heidi.
Cole Tucker.
Into the box, Cole Tucker. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Luke Maile. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Lester sets. Here it is on 3-1. Line towards center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The relay. Throw won't get him. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Nico Hoerner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Line drive to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Up next to the Cubs, the first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-1 home.
2-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting,
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's got it. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. So here's Adam Frazier. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds singled home a run in his last time up. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Josh Bell will be next. There's ball 4. Ready once again, Josh Bell. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Digging in, Colin Moran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Third baseman, number 3.
Standing in, Cole Tucker. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Grounded up the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the tag gets him. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Javier Baez batting.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Osuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kyle Schwarber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Skied into straightaway right. Osuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Adbert Alzolay enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Chicago Cubs, number 73, Adbert
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Guillermo Heredia. No hits to this point. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Newman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And 7th inning ready to roll. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. To 2-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Settling in now, Nico Horner. Runners on first with 1 down. Left side. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Need to get it going soon. Last half of the 7th here, so striding in, Adam Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Bryan Reynolds. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next to Pittsburgh.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
At the plate, Colin Moran, man at first after the 2-out walk. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. So in now. The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So stepping in, Jorge Soler, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1.
That's out.
Ian Happ, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Kyle Crick is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ian Happ will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. On the ground to the right side and through, a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day. Find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Crick is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. And he takes a called 3rd strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 3-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've taken a one-run lead.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Michael Feliz gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Number 45, Michael.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now the payoff pitch home and right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8.
Your attention, please.
Dylan Maples is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom. Half of the 8th. Albert Almora is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. David Bodie will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 13, David.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping into the box, Luke Maile. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Softly on a line to third. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, it's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Ball and 2 strikes.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early. Big spot.
2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Richard Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert.
Stepping in, Albert Almora. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Osuna is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
The 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Heredia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Craig Kimbrell enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Almora is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
Now batting.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Bell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the ninth.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, fouled away. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jeremy Jeffress is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The second for one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Nick Birdie takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Standing in, Jason Hayward. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This is in the air out to left field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Jason Kipnis will stand in again, and he had what has to be considered the big blow of the game so far. This was it. The grand slam back in inning number 8. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Cole Tucker, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder,
At the plate, Guillermo Heredia struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Heredia is digging for home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Nick Burdi claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.